Hello viewers, welcome to the program Development Zone, where we celebrate achievers, unveil the core potential of the nation, and also celebrate those who have contributed immensely to our great country. Today on the program, we're talking housing, and our guest in the program, Dr. Frank Nweke, is the chairman and CEO of Aurick Realty Limited. He'll be unveiling to us how he has contributed to the housing sector, the challenges, the way out, and how he has contributed to the issue of unemployment in our nation. Sit back, relax. I'll be right back.
Aurick Realty Limited is an offshoot of Aurick Group of companies. So, Aurick Group is a conglomerate of about five companies. We have Follett Machinery, which is, of course, the mother company. Then, of course, we have Aurick Realty Limited, and then we have Greenhouse Luxury Lounge and Restaurants. We have Greenhouse Cinemas, and then we have SWAT Protection Services. So these are all the companies that form the group. So Aurick Realty Limited, is in charge of the real estate and construction arm of the group of companies. So basically, we are into construction, real estate consultancies, and any other thing that has to do with construction for that particular company. I've been in business all my life. In fact, from my mother's womb, I've been in business. So, but technically, I've been in business since I was in school. I've been very entrepreneur. I've been very enterprising while in school, and then I already had foresight of what it is I wanted to do and I come up and achieve in life. So it has been a roller coaster from one journey to the other journey, and let me just say, for around 25 years.
How much have you contributed to the issue of housing deficit in our nation?
How much have I contributed?
Yes, how much has Auric Realty
Realty.
contributed?
Okay, so Aurick Realty has this burden of trying to see how we can cut down on the housing deficit in the country. Um, One of the major challenges and major problem of Nigerians today is shelter. So we have seen the problem and we decided to come up with a solution. So what we decided to do is, instead of building uh, high-end houses where you have a lot of medium and low-income earners not being able to achieve it, we decided to focus on low-income housing. That is why in most of our projects we have duplexes. Sorry, we have of course we have duplexes for those that are interested. But we have mostly the bungalows of 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom, and even 1 bedroom, so that the ordinary man should be able to afford. So so far we've been able to contribute our little quota. I'm not going to give you any figure, but we've been able to contribute our little quota in ensuring that we, bridge that gap, of housing deficit in Nigeria. Areas of causes why you know it seems like there is that major housing deficit in Nigeria. Some of which about 80 to 90% I'm going to attribute to the government, because it's government policies that really affect the ordinary man on the street. So if the government is able to put down you know proper policies in place, just like how it is done in other climes, in other countries, I'm sure the issue of housing will not, be a major problem. But I would not say that the government is not doing its best. The government is doing its best, which is why they have introduced mortgages. I'm sure many Nigerians already know what mortgages are. The ability for you to be able to acquire a home and then see how you can repay back after a convenient period of time. And the Federal Mortgage Bank is seriously anchoring that, which we are partners to. And of course, the Murphy, MRIF, is also anchoring that to see how they can provide housing opportunities, provide funding for ordinary Nigerians that are looking to purchase houses, and pay over a very long period of time. So I think the government needs to intensify more efforts, bring in new policies, and try to see how they can get all of those policies, enshrined properly in the constitution, such that people will be able to have access, to some of these schemes and opportunities. It is the government that needs to ensure that things like this are put on check. So it's important that the government, bring out measures, policies to be able to ensure that portfolio developers do not go into the streets and begin to, build houses that will not stand the test of time. We hear about a lot of a lot of collapses, houses that are being collapsed. A lot of people are being defrauded of their hard-earned money. Developers go about collecting money from people and not delivering houses. Some are delivering poor, construction. So it's important that the government, come in again and see how they can put measures in place to reduce to the barest minimum, quackery, to reduce the barest minimum developers that are not licensed to go into this business, so that it will help, save lives of Nigerians.
Can you tell the viewer some of your ongoing projects or pro and promo?
Okay, so we have quite a couple of projects on ground. We have our current project in Abuja, currently taking place in Karshi. So Karshi is a local government under Nasarawa, not just very close to the Karshi of Abuja, FCT, Federal Capital Territory. We're building about 150 units there, comprising of different house types. We have 2-bedroom bungalows. We have 3-bedroom bungalows. They are all fully detached. We also have terraces, and then we have duplexes. So these houses, I can assure you, are very, very affordable. Very affordable in the sense that if you look at the cost of building materials today, ordinarily the cost of those houses would have been about the same with what is being sold within the neighborhood. But we decided to bring down the costs drastically low so that people will be able to afford it. So construction has started in earnest. Bill will just move to site. Construction has started in earnest, but we are also selling these houses through mortgage. Most importantly, for the citizens to know, we're selling them through mortgage for those that will not have the 100%, capital to be able to purchase these houses. So we decided to go into partnerships with Federal Mortgage Bank, so that civil servants and also entrepreneurs, business people alike, who are interested in owning their own houses, will be able to tap into this scheme. How is this done? As long as you have a verifiable income, all we need to do is to package your application through your primary mortgage bank to Federal Mortgage Bank, such that within the space of 2 to 3 months, approval comes out for you to purchase your own house. So this is reality. It is happening. A lot of people need to take advantage of it. Not everybody knows about it. So it's important that we all know that there is opportunity for you to own your own house. So I'm going to give a simple analysis. So let's assume that you're paying a rent of maybe around 500 to 1 million naira. Now you're paying this rent to your landlord, who at the end of the day, you might stay there for 10 years, you might stay there for 5 years. If you look at the total costs you would have paid cumulatively across those number of years, you will see that at the end of the day, that house does not belong to you. But in simple terms, if you are doing a minimum contribution of between 25 to 30,000 naira, you will be able to own your own home. How is that possible? Calculate 30,000 naira, for instance, for the next 12 months. It's about 300,000 naira. So the onus is on you to take this 300,000 naira and be paying into mortgage. That at the end of the day, the house belongs to you. So it is simple, it is straightforward, and it is very transparent. This is very possible, and it's important people take advantage of it. So if you want to get more information, of course, you reach out to us, and we'll be able to put you through on how to go about this. So my name is Dr. Frank Nweke, as you earlier introduced me. Um, I am a businessman. I have a first degree in geology and mining, and then second degree project management, and then of course we have an honorary doctoral degree on business management. Now, I have been in business almost all my life. I am a very resilient person. I don't take no for an answer, and I try as much as I can to see, how I can make the best out of myself and my life. So I don't know how so much. I don't know how to talk about myself. A lot of times when some of these questions come, I just tell you simple things, and then let let you be the judge of interpreting my kind of personality. It's not easy. The economy is really biting hard on ordinary Nigerians. The gap between the rich and the poor is like from here to Australia. That's the end of the earth. Um, yeah, I understand that the government is doing its own best, but they really need to intensify their efforts to see how they can improve the lives of ordinary Nigerians. It is really not easy. I can guarantee you that it's not easy, but it's also very important for us to try as much as we can, to get our hands on something to do. You know, get your hands on something to do, and I believe that there's no how you get your hand on one or two things to do that fortune will not smile on you. So it's important that while the government is doing its own part, let us as well, the citizens, do our own part, and the world will become a better place. For those of us that want to make further inquiries, we are on social media, and of course, we have our website. Our website is www.aurickgroup.com, and our office address is, so we are currently setting up our office, so we've not been able to fix an address for that now. But of course, you can always reach us through our social media platform. We are on Instagram at Aurick_Realty_Limited. And then we're also on Facebook as well. And our phone numbers are 081-8769-4246. So that is our official line.
From our guest in person of Dr. Nweke, took our time to outline how they have contributed to the housing sector. And also for subscribers, for viewers out there who want to subscribe to their ongoing project, which is a Karshi, take our time to look at their social media handles, the website, to make an inquiry and to get affordable housing. It's also took our time to play the government of the day to try and support all well-meaning Nigerians out there. So I come here again, I mean us, Joseph Uzwap on the body job. Bye for now.
Every year, millions of naira disappear into rent, and still, the house never truly becomes yours. But what if that same income could move you from paying rent to owning property in Abuja? Welcome to Aurick Real Estate, Karshi, one of Abuja's fastest rising residential premium estate. Located along the expanding Karshi dual carriageway, the estate is just 15 minutes drive from Abuja city, where infrastructure growth is already transforming property value. A secure, gated community designed for peace, with 24-hour security, solar streetlights, good road networks, and modern living without leaving Abuja behind. From elegant 2- and 3-bedroom bungalows to premium terraces and luxury duplexes, every home here is built with quality, space, and functionality in mind. Fiber optics, clean drainage systems, recreational spaces, perimeter fencing, and infrastructure designed for modern family living. Najis approved, FMBN approved. With just 25% equity contribution, you can spread payment conveniently across 30 years, and business owners are not left out. With verifiable income and NHF contribution, you can qualify too. As development continues across Karshi, property value here keeps rising. This is not buying at the peak. This is positioning before the peak. Because this is more than real estate. It is stability, peace of mind, and a future your family can truly grow into. Aurick Real Estate Karshi, where affordability meets ownership. Book your free site visit today.